The boy riding his bike assumed the big truck would yield to him, but he hadn't anticipated that the truck driver was equally formidable. This veteran driver didn't hesitate to skillfully execute his routine maneuvers, then planned to make the young man taste a large amount of special liquid. Such a fierce old man had actually encountered someone bold enough to provoke him directly, though the man hadn't yet realized what kind of opponent he had crossed. When he stopped at a rest area, the old man successfully identified his family members. The truck driver hoped the man would apologize to him, and then he could let bygones be bygones. However, the man was equally stubborn and would never bow his head in front of others, declaring that he would never apologize even if it cost him his life. After saying this, he drove away, but when he entered the highway, the man discovered a truck identical to the old man's following closely behind him. He tried to change his route, but the old man pursued relentlessly. Left with no choice, the man pulled over and demanded to know what the old man wanted. The old man still insisted that the man apologize, or else he would pursue legal action. Upon hearing this, the man handed his phone directly to the old man, telling him to call the police and stating that he absolutely would not apologize. When the old man saw the man's arrogant expression, his eyes immediately became bloodshot, and he grabbed the man's wrist and snatched the phone away. But the man, being someone who cared about his reputation, immediately dove into his car trying to reclaim his phone, a scene that his wife witnessed. She rushed forward to help but nearly caused greater danger, almost getting hit in the head by a passing vehicle. Seeing his angry wife and tearful daughter, the man finally came to his senses and was forced to swallow his pride and apologize to the old man. However, the old man no longer accepted apologies. He had given the man 2 chances, but the man hadn't treasured them. Now he would handle this problem in his own way. Before the man could react, the old man made him taste the special liquid. Fortunately, the man didn't continue arguing with the old man and hurriedly prepared to drive away, but the old man still found an opportunity to spray some liquid inside. The calmed down man decided to report to the police, but unexpectedly found their attitude exactly as he had anticipated. Since the old man had only sprayed pesticide and hadn't endangered anyone's life, the police wouldn't arrest someone for such a minor act. The helpless man had to drive away, but by this time, the old man had used the man's phone to find his destination. He first took control of the man's parents, then waited for the man's appearance. Soon the man arrived at his parents' residence, and his wife discovered that the 2 elders weren't home. She sent their daughter upstairs to check the situation, and when the girl opened the door, she was immediately stunned. Not only was the bedroom empty, but the room was also extremely messy. When the girl wanted to use the bathroom, she discovered her grandparents trapped inside. She quickly informed her mother, and the woman prepared to go upstairs to check, but heard the man outside shouting for her to call the police. Fortunately, the police arrived quickly, but the old man was nowhere to be found. Just when the family thought they had escaped disaster, a person in protective gear opened the card, or it was that old man.